Hello, hello, hello. This is Attorney Mike Graham coming to you from Chicago. As usual, good morning. Sometimes I like a little morning action. You know what I'm saying? I think you do. Yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to make a mundane call sound enticing. It's true. It's true. You caught me. Okay, we got a fun one. We do. This is thanks to Biggin too. He sent this over to me. It's Judge Van. I like him a lot. Biggin did a fun stream on him on this call yesterday. Different clip, but on this call, it's good times. I haven't even been through it. I just want to have my coffee with you. Let's get this thing started, shall we?
Very carefully.
Today's the 5th, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2.
Fambro, what are you waiting on?
I saved you today. I just want to tell you that. You had some winners.
Miss Muse isn't coming?
Oh, no. But she had a sidekick that's brand new to Panama City. Ooh.
Really?
She ain't coming either.
Exciting.
Come on. She ain't coming either. Stay right there.
Thank you.
State your name.
Kenneth Powell.
Mr. Powell, you're fully court charged with possession of sexual performance of child times 20. Do you understand that those charges?
You understand what you're charged with, sir?
Yes, sir, he does, Judge.
Yes.
I met with him yesterday.
All right. Mr. Graham, you represent Mr. Powell?
Yes, sir, Judge. There's some things you need to know. Jake
Tell me.
Roberts with the Bay County SO is the case agent. They originally charged him, I don't know, approximately a month to 6 weeks ago, Judge. Well, Mr. Roberts at the time told me they were going to get a search warrant to go into the computer and they might have additional charges. And if they did, they would let him surrender. So he called me yesterday and said, Mr. Graham, I have the results of that search warrant. We're going to charge him with 20 additional charges. Do you want to surrender him? We did that. We worked it out with Jake. He went to the jail last night of his own volition, drove his own car up there, and surrendered at about 10:30 p.m., Your Honor. He lives in Bay Point and owns his own home in Bay Point.
Was he already out on bond on the other charges?
Yes, sir, he was, Your Honor. But he didn't violate, Judge, because it's from the same original. Okay.
Correct. I understand that. I was
Yes,
making
sir.
sure. All right, I'm gonna put a composite bond of 20,000. Court date's gonna be February the 16th at 9 o'clock. No access to internet, no contact with alleged victims.
Thank you, Judge. That's very fair.
He knows it too. All right, thank you, sir.
What was the court date again, sir?
Or sooner if he's already got a court date.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes.
I mean, Ben, since you're up, I sent you a link. Look in your IG.
Okay, whatever he's got.
Next. Next. State your name.
John Hunt.
Mr. Hunt, you're fully court charged trespass. You understand that charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true? Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the Public Defender's Office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint a public defender to represent you. So you've got an attorney now.
Yes, sir.
Deputy Criminal History, Mr. Hunt.
Locally, 22 battery on firefighter hit and run, PWLSR trespass resisting, 20 domestic felony. He had Louisiana history from
Thank you, Amy.
17 and 19 with domestic, sell, manufacture, deliver. Domestic locally is back to 15 with a battery.
Bonds 2,500. No contact with alleged victim. Court date is January the 6th at 8:30.
Step to your right, sir.
How much? 400?
2,500. Next. Baker. Wait for the light to come on. Sign now. Baker,
Morning,
stand on
Cal.
that. State your name. Hey,
Mr. Baker, you're before the court on a failure to appear for an arraignment on a trespass charge. You understand that, sir?
Yeah.
Based on your application, I find you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No.
Bond's $2,500. Your court date's tomorrow, January the 6th at 8:30. Good luck.
step to your right. Next. Read it. State your name. Face TV. State your name.
David King, that's 47.
Mr. Everett, you're before the court charged with leaving the scene of an accident. You understand the charge?
You understand what you're charged with?
I understand the charge, but have no recollection of it. But
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
if you're talking about
Yes.
this
Might have been drunk.
3 pages of paperwork, then that's correct.
Okay. You didn't sign the affidavit for a public defender. Do you want a public defender?
Oh,
You want a public
thank you.
No, I do not want a public defender.
Excellent. You have the right to represent yourself, or you can hire an attorney. Deputy, criminal history.
He shows no further history.
What brings you down here from Washington State?
Originally from the area, I've moved, I lived in Washington State for about 12 to 15 years, and I decided to come back home to visit.
I'm thinking Cowlitz County.
Bonds 1,500. Court date's January the 6th at 8:30. Good luck, sir.
I view the world through the calls I see on my channel.
$1,500.
That's what he said.
Maybe Battleground.
Or isn't that a little excessive for someone that hasn't been in trouble?
You aren't from here. You've been out of town for 20 years, and I don't want you not coming back.
Good morning.
Whoa!
Well, I've been here for 4 months.
How is everybody?
And also, you didn't even stay at the scene of an accident, allegedly. So what makes me think that you're going to show up in court?
Gotta let Ruby out to do her business.
I'm not sure there was an accident, sir.
Okay, I'm not either. I wasn't there, but I'll see you tomorrow at court.
Ooh, Judge hammered him. You're a flight risk, brother.
Tomorrow,
What are we watching?
your court date is
Good
tomorrow,
morning.
January the 6th at 8:30.
I thought it'd be
I
fun.
thought I was being released.
I thought it'd be fun to watch a video of your job before you go to your job.
I got-
Yes. Let's see here.
What are you doing up?
Step to your right.
I was
This
about
is
to
the
get
last
shower.
one.
I don't
Let
understand
Ruby
what's
out.
going on here.
Ruby, say hi. Say hi, Ruby. Yeah, say hi. Go do your business.
Step up. State your name.
It rained here. She doesn't like going on the grass when it's wet.
Charged battery. You understand that charge?
Oh,
Sir?
You understand what you're charged with?
Yes,
that's
sir.
cute.
Last night I was told it was trespassing. And
That's a battery.
my boss,
today.
my boss is the one that assaulted me and busted my head.
Okay, well, your boss may be on my first appearance before this talk.
Oh, I know, but hey.
Right now, you're before me for a battery charge. I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint a public defender to represent you. So you got an attorney now. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Deputy, criminal history.
Domestic and 19, DUI, fraudulently illegal use of a credit card, paraphernalia, and less than 20 and 15. That's it.
That's all.
Bonds 2,500. Court date's January the 6th, 8:30. No contact, directly, indirectly, or through a third party, the alleged victim.
All right, so just step to your right to the T.
I'm gonna go ahead and blame meth for that whole
When the green
situation.
light comes on, you'll stop for a copy. Next. Girls? No, it should be Elam, Jeremy Elam.
Where's the blue guy when we need him?
Yeah, come on, just a second. Here you go. State your name.
Jeremy, you?
Mr. Elon, before the court, charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of
Flasher.
paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right, based on your application, you've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Deputy, criminal history.
22, habitual DWLSR, battery, FTA on a misdemeanor. 22 FTAs, domestic by strangulation. 18 DWLSR, the history is back to 97.
Bond said 25,000, no contact with the alleged victim. Court date's gonna be January the 23rd at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T. More. Come on, more. Red X. State your name.
Ah.
Mr. Moore, you're fully court charged resisting officer without violence. You understand that charge?
Assistant.
We got the
You
late.
need to give me copies of paperwork and advice of your rights. Is that true?
That's right. They don't discriminate.
Based on your application, if I find you do qualify, I'm gonna go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you've got an attorney now. Deputy, criminal history?
Resisting in 3, petty theft in 9, it looks like. That's it.
Bonds 1,500, court date's January the 6th, 8:30. Good luck, ma'am.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Those two male looking at you. Come on, next.
This is Ms. Rouse?
Yes.
Ms. Rouse, you're fully court charged with domestic violence battery. Do you understand that charge?
Yes.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advice of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm gonna go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that? Yep, you can just-
No history.
Who's this guy?
I think he's the PD.
Gotta watch them gingers.
Did you just say you gotta watch them gingers?
Always close, Mr. Long. Right corner. Pre-trial release, no contact, directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victim. You need to be in the courthouse at 8:30 tomorrow morning, January the 6th at 8:30 for your court date, and you will go to pre-trial release office after court.
Step to your right to the T. Next. Red X, ma'am. State your name.
Ms. Tate, full court charge driving under the influence. Do you understand the charge, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Ma'am, you indicate you're going to hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
I'll have a lawyer.
Deputy, criminal history?
No history, sir.
Pre-trial release, get the pre-trial release office after court tomorrow. Your court date is January the 6th at 8:30. You shall not possess or consume alcohol while you're on release.
Hey, Night and E.
Step to your right to the T. Next. Red X, ma'am. Step on the X. Here you go. Face the TV. State your name.
Ms. Vanover, you're fully court charged with domestic violence and battery. You understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advice of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, based on your application, you make too much money to qualify for a public defender, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself. Any questions about these options?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
No history, sir.
All right, ma'am. I'm gonna release you on what's called pre-trial release. You're to be at the courthouse tomorrow, January the 6th at 8:30 for court. You're to report to the pre-trial release office after court. It's also in the courthouse. You're also to have no contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party with the alleged victim. Good luck, ma'am.
Step to your right.
So Ben just showed up,
Hold on,
flashed us a
hold
couple
on, Rob.
times,
So number one
and
is
showed a cute
unable to
puppy.
make your acquaintance today.
That's what I like about
That's
Ben.
unfortunate. Do we have a criminal history on number one?
He actually is from Indiana, but nothing since 17, and that was just a trespass and a criminal mischief.
Well, she does qualify for a public defender. I'm going to appoint a public defender representative and set a bond of $1,500. Court date's tomorrow, January the 6th at 8:30.
All right, come on.
Mr. Howard.
State your
Right.
name, ma'am.
Sir. That's the kiss of death. Just FYI. No. But don't show up with it anymore. Because that's, you're gonna get her, violate her pretrial release before she starts. You're fine. We'll, all that sorts out later. It's a different time for that. Ms. Alvarado,
Yes, Your Honor.
Manning
Jennifer
Freeport
Alvarado.
was failure to pay fine for what was originally a trespass charge in front of Judge Grammer. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have the AANA meetings logged, and I'm on county probation. I spoke with my probation officer. She said, this is an old charge, it's not gonna violate my probation, but I can show proof that this fine has been taken care of in the form of AANA meeting log.
He understands the drill.
What do you mean? The fine,
It says
The fine's
in
supposed
lieu, it says, yeah, on the sentence paper, it says 35 work hours with the Bay County Work Program, or you can go to AANA meetings. I live in a transitional home. I just
Judge
got a
Grammer's
bed at
letting people do AA meetings instead of fines?
Yes, yes.
Well, that's very nice of Judge Grammer, but you're supposed to provide proof before you get arrested. $500 for 5 days. Good luck now.
Thank you.
Step to your right to the T.
Yeah, he's not going for that.
Ready? State your name.
Billy Joe Paramore?
Is this Miss Paramore?
Yes, sir.
Miss Paramore, you're for the court charge of criminal use of 911, grand theft, and fraudulent use of a credit card. You understand those charges?
Woo.
What was it with the 911?
Criminal, it's probably criminal use of ID, and they just wrote it wrong. Hold on. Let me double check,
Yes, sir.
because I don't think 911. PII. PII.
Okay. Yes, sir.
PII, not 911.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Personal information. So it's criminal use of personal information. It didn't make any sense to me either. All right. So I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. That's true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the Public Defender's Office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the Public Defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history, Ms. Paramore.
20 FTA DWLSR, domestic battery, domestic ag assault, VOPs through 21.
5,000
Oh, boy.
for use, 5,000 on the grand theft, and 5,000 on the credit
You,
card.
you're gonna want to
No
swipe
contact
left on that one.
victim. Court date's going to be January the 23rd at 9 o'clock.
Just saying.
Can I just ask one question that I'm not
Sure.
sure about? My EOS date from prison is tomorrow. I'm not really sure how that works, but
After tomorrow, you can bond out.
after tomorrow, okay, I just wasn't sure.
Okay.
You're
Next,
fine.
Red X, state your name.
This has to be for the court charge of possession of burpees. Easy for me to say, and paraphernalia. You understand those charges?
Yes.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
You got a copy of your paperwork or you advise of your rights.
Yeah, throughout the country, it seems that meth is mostly
All right,
financed via
it's a box. All right,
Fraud.
based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the Public Defender's Office. I'm
And
going to
credit
go ahead
card
and
theft.
appoint the Public Defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
21 domestic felony criminal mischief resisting, domestic second, 20 domestic times 2, uttering a false banknote in 19 VOPs through 22.
2,500 on the Suboxone 1,000 paraphernalia, random UAs. Court date's gonna be February the 6th at 9 o'clock.
One step to your right. Next.
Oh, the man of the hour
Red X,
himself.
ma'am. State your name. Here you go.
Thanks, Biggin. This is
Mr.
fun.
Dowd, your full court charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You understand that charge, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true? Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
You gave
You
your
got an
public.
attorney now. Yeah, criminal history.
Hers is juvenile history, 18 sex assault, 19 controlled substance, prescription with intent, paraphernalia ×2, public use of a two-way.
Bond set at 15,000. No contact with alleged victim. Court date's January 23rd at 9 o'clock. Good luck, ma'am.
Step to your right. Next. Step on your X. State your name.
Got some naughty girls in Bay County.
For a law enforcement officer and failing to register as a convicted felon. Do you understand those charges?
You understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes.
Based on your application, find that you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
I'm sure with the VOP also, but 20, they show DWLSR failed to appear in 21, and it doesn't show any other history because the VOP is on the paperwork. You show the VOP also?
Like she's been served with it already, or she's?
Yeah, she came in with it. What did you get? What is the bond on it? It doesn't have a bond. I guess it was for you. I don't know. Well, we had it in the computers over here. I have a book on it.
Any case number? You found it?
I don't have a case number either because I didn't run it because it showed it.
Yeah, Judge, you're gonna have to deal with it. I think it's a VOP, violation of probation. I'm not sure.
They're saying it's Walton County.
That's why I didn't. That's why we don't know.
Right.
All right, 1,500 on the false name, 1,000 on the failing to register. Court date's gonna be tomorrow, January the 6th at 8:30. But they're gonna hold you for that warrant, ma'am, until you take care of your local charges.
Okay.
All right, step
Oh,
to your
boy.
right to
You're
the
gonna
T.
have to go all the way over to Definiak Springs now.
In jail on these charges also.
Sir, Miss Muse declined to make the acquaintance
Let's
today.
bring Miss Muse back tomorrow.
Yes. Well, we got 100 people today, so I can get her together and bring her to you.
No. Let's bring, I want to see her tomorrow. Give me something. Give me something to look forward to.
Yes. State your name.
Jerry Morris.
He cracks me
It
up.
was originally possession of controlled substance charge in front of Judge Register. You understand the charge now?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, upon you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Judge Register, in his infinite wisdom, is order you held without bond. Your court date is February the 15th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, ma'am.
Step to your right. Red X, ma'am. State your name.
Throw in your full court charge of violation of probation for possession of meth, possession of cocaine charge. It was originally in front of Judge Stevenson. You understand the charges, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, you do qualify. I am going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Judge Stevenson is order you held without bond. Your court date is January the 25th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, ma'am.
All right, step to your right. Next.
Met a battery in both.
Red X.
He really is.
State your name.
Ms. Carroll, you're fully court on a violation of probation for what was originally a possession of meth charge in front of Judge Stevenson. You understand that charge, ma'am?
Yes.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Judge Stevenson is order you held without bond. Your court date is January the 25th at 9 o'clock. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Step to your right. Next, Red X. State your name.
See you down there.
Ma'am, you're fully court on an in-state warrant. It's a violation of probation for possession of controlled substance. You also got possession of controlled substance times 2 and a failure to appear for those same charges out of St. Johns County.
Yes, sir.
St. John's has requested the honor of your presence. We're going to get you back over there so you can get this behind you as quickly as possible in St. Augustine.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Return date's going to be
Well, that's a hike.
January the 26th, if you haven't already been transported.
Okay.
Step over. Next. Red X, state your name.
Ms. Barnes Sutton, you're fully court on an in-state warrant. It's an introduction of contraband charge out of Bluntstown. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
The Calhoun County authorities have requested the honor of your presence. We're going to coordinate that through the Bay County Sheriff's Office to get you back up there to Calhoun, so you can get this behind you as quickly as possible. Your return date's going to be January the 19th if you haven't been transported before then.
Yes, sir. All right, step to your right. Next. Red X, state your name.
Maria Way.
This way, you're fully court on a fugitive justice warrant for forgery out of Grady County, Georgia. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Grady County has requested the honor of your presence. The only issue we've got today is whether or not you are the real way that Grady County is looking for. If you agree that you are, it's probably in your best interest to sign the 5 copies of the waiver of extradition by video in my presence and put them on the clock to come get you. Your other option is to sit and wait for the.
Oh, no, it's definitely.
All right. Yeah, sign the 5 copies of the waiver.
It's 5 copies, sign each one right there. Just keep flipping. She's tired of sitting there jail eating bologna.
Early return date will be January the 27th.
So we're gonna skip over real quick and do number 37. We got him to come today. You can get him. Yeah, you can get him. I would just put all these girls on the other side and into the area. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
He's got a volume. Woo. He surprised me when his whatever the sheriff there said I can set her back up. He's like, nah, I want to see her tomorrow. Florida man coming back.
State your name, sir.
Call, you're free to go.
Mr. Collier, you're fully court on violation of probation for fleeing and eluding, battery on person over the age of 65. You understand those charges?
Jurisprudence.
Oh no.
Held without bond, February the 8th at 9 o'clock.
What is that?
That's your next court date.
No. Come on. Who are
See
you?
ya.
Come on. Who is that?
Nobody. I'm absolutely nobody.
Give us like 30 seconds.
Oh. Big and thick.
Water tested.
Who are
I
you?
answer to a lot worse.
So
What are you laughing about, man, bro?
There's something in the water, I promise you.
I know, it's weird.
Get me off the blue man later. That's all.
Oh, hey, Muse told me to my face what she thought of me.
She told me that 2 weeks ago.
She told you that?
2 weeks ago, she talked. Yeah, she had some words for me.
Uh-huh.
Come on, first guy. Step in on the red X. State your name.
Mr. Ogles, see, y'all probably shouldn't have brought him. Y'all don't have to lay hands on that old man. Come on.
No.
So, Mr. Ogles, you're fully court on failure to appear for a pre-trial conference on a driving license suspended revoked. You understand that charge, sir?
Okay.
You understand what you're charged with while you're here?
All right, sir. Based on your application, I find you do qualify. You are going to get a public defender. I'm going to appoint a public defender to represent you. Your court date's going to be January the 17th at 9 o'clock, and your bond is $5,000. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. McCullough. Red X. State your name.
Robert McCollum.
Mr. McCollum, before the court charge of retail theft and trespass. You understand those charges, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
yes. Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find you do qualify, and I am going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you've got an attorney now. Deputy, criminal history?
22, resisting, trespass, disorderly, petty theft, disorderly. Same type of history. It goes back to 21 locally with Georgia history from 5 to 18.
You got a home up in Georgia?
I'm finna try to go back, face my charges, and try to get busted.
One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Retail theft, 2,500, trespass, 2,500. Court dates January the 6th at 8:30. No contact with books a million.
1 foot in front of the other.
Step to your right. to
Walk
the T, sir.
Walk your ass out.
Yep, step on the T. Next,
I did.
Red X. State your name, sir.
Mr. Johnson. So you're before the court charged of criminal mischief over $1,000 worth of damage, inciting a riot, and disorderly conduct. You understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. You've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Deputy, criminal history?
Carrying concealed in Alabama. That's it.
Well, you can't even carry a concealed weapon in Alabama anymore. It's not a crime anyway. I mean, you can carry it. You just don't even have to register it or anything. Yeah, as of the new year, you can just walk around toting. You know that? Constitutional carry. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You should be able to open carry. No, I don't know if we can because we're not held in that residence.
Yeah. The judge knows it because he does it.
All right, the criminal mischief is 5,000.
I'm
Inciting a riot,
100%
50,000. And disorderly conduct 1,000. Court date's going to be February the 20th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
All right, step to your right. Next,
That was on and take over, guys.
Homer,
Yeah.
Red X. Face the TV. State your name.
Nicholas DeWitt Comer.
Mr. Comer, you're for the court charge of domestic violence battery. Do you understand that charge, sir?
I'm sorry, I'm hard of hearing.
You understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
I understand.
Deputy, criminal history?
No history, sir.
I thought that's why you had brothers. Whose house is this over there on Second?
It's me and my mother's. We're joint owned.
You and your mother's? Does your brother live there also?
He does. He's been living
Okay.
there too.
Okay, well, as long as, hear me out. I'm going to release you on pretrial release. Your court date's tomorrow, January the 6th at 8:30. You need to report the pretrial release after court.
Can I get a printout of the date and
Thank
location?
you.
You will.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we'll give you all that. But here's the most important part. You're to have no contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party with the alleged victim, your brother, while this case is proceeding, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
All right, step to your right. Next. Red X. State your name.
Anthony Culpepper.
Mr. Culpepper, before the court charged with DWLSR as an habitual offender and violation of probation or violation of community control for what was originally possession of meth, DWLSR, domestic violence battery. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you've got an attorney now. On the DWLSR, I'm going to set your bond at 5,000. You're held without bond on the VOP. The court date's going to be February the 16th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T. Next. Red X, state your name.
Mr. Guthrie, before the court, charged of possession of less than 20 grams of marijuana and possession of paraphernalia. Do you understand the charges, sir? I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true? Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you've got an attorney now. Deputy, criminal history.
19, failure to register a vehicle, controlled substance, paraphernalia. 18, FTA, resisting, fraud, a false ID, loading and prowling, resisting. 17, DWLSR ×2, locally it's back to 98.
2,500 on the pot, 1,000 on paraphernalia. Court date is going to be tomorrow, January the 6th at 8:30.
Step to your right, sir. You go to court in the morning. Next. Red X, sir. What's your name?
Mr. Stewart, you're full of court charge, discharge of a firearm in public. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
All right, I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, you make too much money to qualify for the public defender. But the law recognizes your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply later. So you can also hire your own attorney or represent yourself. So you've got options. You understand that?
Okay.
Deputy, criminal history.
Nothing, that's 2008, and that was domestic.
Stewart, no alcohol and guns don't mix, even on the 31st, right? Don't answer that. Don't say anything.
Well, I know
Don't
now.
say anything. Don't say anything. All right. All right, I'm going to release you on pretrial release. You need to be at the courthouse tomorrow, January the 6th at 8:30. And then you need to go to the pretrial release office after court, okay?
Okay, where's that located?
At the courthouse.
They'll explain it to you.
Okay.
They'll give you all the information. Just be in the courtroom at 8:30 and we'll take care of it from there.
Well, I'll be there. And yeah, but I'll have a late duty, okay?
Step to your right. Next.
Ms. McAfee, did your father leave yesterday before I got to see him?
Farkas.
Yes, Your Honor, he did.
Mr. Farkas, you're full of court charge of grand theft. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history.
Alabama 22, controlled substance ×2, paraphernalia ×2, trespass, carrying and concealed, and a theft. Florida, ag back, pregnant female 20, DUI 14. Locally, it's here, back to 97 with the DUI. That's it.
Bond set at 10,000. Court dates January the 23rd at 9 o'clock. No contact with alleged victim.
I'll step to your right. Sir, Mr. White declined to make your acquaintance today.
Good criminal history, Mr. White.
Yeah. 21, carrying and concealed, paraphernalia, petty theft, VOPs through 22, 20, possession of meth, 16, illegal use of credit cards, possession of ID, legal use, grand theft, about 4 of those charges in 16.
5,000, 1,000, random UAs. He does qualify and I am appointing.
Court date. Step up on the red X. State your name.
Richard Smith.
Mr. Smith, the police were charged domestic violence battery by strangulation. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
That is true.
All right, based on your application, this is an additional charge. So have you already been appointed a public defender on your other cases?
Another
Oh,
big
but I
guy.
need to be.
All right, well, we need you to fill out the appropriate paperwork so we can determine if you qualify. Deputy, criminal history?
And I'm going to, as soon as I make bond, I'm going to the VA rehab.
Okay.
So go easy as you can on this one.
21 meth paraphernalia, DWLSR, possession of meth, 20, FTA times 3, domestic, DWLSR, federation of the vehicle. History is back to 2007 with a couple more FTAs and domestics.
5,000, February 20th, 9 o'clock, rant with, no, I'm not gonna do random years in this, but no contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victim. Good luck, sir.
Oh, man, I gotta get together.
Right, sir. State your name.
Jerry Eugene Wheeler.
Mr. Wheeler, you're before the court charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle. Do you understand that charge?
You understand what you're charged with?
I do understand the charge, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm gonna go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you've got an attorney now.
Yes, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
Georgia, California, Hawaii, Alabama, Washington, and Arizona, all between 16 and 22.
That's excellent. Mine said 25,000. Court date's gonna be February the 20th, 9 o'clock, no contact, directly, indirectly.
It's
or through a
excellent.
third-party alleged victim.
Step to your right to the T, sir. Next. Salazar. Red X, sir. State your name.
Monsieur Rafael Salazar.
Mr. Salazar, you're before the court charged with grand theft. You understand the charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You've indicated you're gonna hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're gonna proceed?
I hire an attorney.
Okay. Deputy, criminal history?
Just got placed on probation in 22-464 MA, which was domestic.
Hi, Mr. Salazar, on the grand theft, bond set at 5,000. Your court date's gonna be January the 23rd at 9 o'clock, and I'm signing a warrant for violation of probation case 22-464. Good luck, sir.
All right, step to your right, sir. Next. Red X, sir. Here you go. Face the TV and state your name.
Mr. Rambo, you're before the court charged with domestic aggravated battery, victim being pregnant. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm gonna go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
18 domestic by strangulation, 19 a FTA on that with a felony criminal mischief. That's it.
50,000, court date February the 16th at 9 o'clock, no contact, directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victim.
All right, step to your right to the T. Next. State your name.
Mr. Hall, you're fully court charged of making or possessing a destructive device. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
Sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
No history, sir.
What do you want, Simon?
They disassembled them, packed them down, and from what I understand, loud noise called police and bomb squad. We want to hire. We will be moving him back home with us.
Where's home?
In Pike Road, Alabama.
Okay. Okay. Sure. What do you want to add to that?
Well, yes, they made that. There's two of them. I'm waiting. We
Yeah.
didn't call 911. I heard a boom. I'm like, what the hell the heck
Yeah.
y'all out here doing? And I was like, you don't understand what could happen if I had to call HR because one of them had it went off his hand.
Oh.
It was a flesh wound. It was.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to call my boss. He called HR and HR said, take a police report. Got there. It was a 5-hour. And I completely understand their, they just in the woods or they knock rocks with sticks in while they're waiting for work. But
Sure.
at no point did I feel that they were trying to hurt anybody at all. And it just was bad decisions that very young males make. No, I was.
We're not supposed to blow stuff up when we're young.
Sir.
So we're not supposed to blow stuff up when we're young. I blew stuff up when I was young all the time.
Well, I was gonna agree that there was a
Right.
lot less.
And did you? I know you didn't just do one inmate.
I'm not being incriminating myself.
No, you're not. It's the statute of limitations is long run out on us, brother. Yeah, I got you.
I haven't heard anyone say M80 in
No,
20 years.
I don't think anybody thought it was. I just think they had to do what they had to do.
Coordinator for the sheriff's office said that it was made.
Pre-trial release, be at the pre-trial release office before 9 o'clock tomorrow. Court date's gonna be February the 20th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir. Be glad
Step to
nobody
your
got
right to the
really
T.
hurt.
Next. Fred X, sir.
Oh, it's February 20th.
Ukrainian. Don't
He speak English.
lead him, he said.
You better figure it out right quick, because nobody told me.
Same story. Is this the one that got hurt or is okay. How much English does he speak?
About 100%, but it's
Mhm.
85.
Yeah.
Okay. So he knows what I'm saying when I'm talking to him.
The ones that don't get caught
Mr.
become
Shanda.
judges.
Yeah.
You're for the court in charge of making a pipe bomb, allegedly. Don't worry about the facts of the case. I need you to answer, have you been given copies of paperwork?
Thank you.
You have the paperwork.
Yes.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm gonna appoint a public defender representative. So you've got an attorney now. You understand that?
He gave you a lawyer. You have an attorney. He gave you one.
Okay.
I love the translation.
I'm gonna release him on pretrial release. They're gonna give you some information about where to be. Be there before 9 o'clock tomorrow.
You're getting out, but you have to go to court in the morning. They're gonna give you paperwork for it.
The courthouse, not the court. but
Courthouse. What's his court date?
February 20th at 9 o'clock.
You have to go to the courthouse to sign up for a program tomorrow,
I'm
okay?
sure he's over the phone right now.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
You go home today
Okay.
and go to the courthouse in the morning to sign up,
Okay.
sign up for a program.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay.
She's gonna give you papers. We'll give you the address. Go him. Mhm.
Oh, man, I gotta get together.
Big. Y'all have a good one.
He says,
Oh,
okay.
wait. Alabama or Auburn.
Oh, God.
Hey, bring him back. Be safe. Is this Mr.
State your name.
Pompey?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you're fully court charged with possession of alprazolam, habitual DWLSR, paraphernalia, and concealed firearm. You understand the charges? I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advice of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
You've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
Yes, sir. I have no
Excellent.
attorney.
Deputy criminal history?
Have him on bond in 22-2909 CF. That's a grand theft. Sale or transfer of vehicle, counterfeit, possession of a counterfeit outboard motor, and something else.
I think I should probably ask the state if they have an opinion about what I should do with that. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to ask.
He's a hoot.
All right, Mr. Momby, on the possession of Alpraz land bond is 5,000. The habitual DWLSR is 5,000. The paraphernalia is 1,000. The concealed firearm is 15,000. Submit the random UAs. Court date's January the 23rd at 9 o'clock, and I'm revoking and releasing 22-2909. Good luck, sir.
You can't bond out. I can step to your right.
I can't bond out.
No,
So
sir.
I would give me a bond out.
Next, because he gave you, you're entitled to bonds on the new charges. Next. Red X, sir. Red X. State your name.
Dustin Turner.
Mr. Turner, you're full court charged with habitual DWLSR. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, if I find that you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy criminal history, Mr. Turner?
I have him on bond in 2 case numbers.
Okay.
They're both 22. 5054 M 3810 CF.
And Your Honor, if I may, in the CF case, it has come to my attention that he was told at first appearance that he was not supposed to be in contact with his co-defendant in that case. I have just been notified from law enforcement that he has been calling his co-defendant in that case that he was not supposed to have contact with. The most recent call being 12 a.m. this morning.
Good Lord.
So I think he'd be told without bond.
That is not correct, sir.
It doesn't really-
called.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, Mr. Turner. It doesn't matter.
I didn't call.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
even considering that.
Yes, sir.
I've already revoked your release on the other cases before she even started talking. 5,000 on the new charge. Court date's February the 16th at 9 o'clock, and I'm revoking and releasing 22-50-54 MMA and 22-38-10 CF.
Is there, may I ask a question, sir?
Yes.
Is there any way to get those reinstated? Roger that.
Step to your right.
Well,
Next.
there's your answer. I think this is Judge Van.
Red X. State your name.
Mr. Quill, I'm your full court on failure to appear for a pretrial conference on a robbery. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
You've been ordered held out bond for court date February the 13th at 9 o'clock.
Step to your right to the T. Next. Red X, sir. State your name.
Neil Pullman. Full court violation of probation for uttering forged instrument ×3, possession of controlled substance, possession of meth, possession of counterfeit bills. Just a bunch of stuff.
I am not reading it all.
Who does it? Judge Register has ordered you held without bond. Your court date is February the 15th at 9 o'clock. You do qualify for a public defender. I am appointing. Thank you.
Right, step to your right. Mr. Jones declined to come down today, so
He's held without January 11th, 1:30.
next.
So please tell him I missed him.
Bailey, huh? Huh? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said, please tell him I missed him.
I will. You should have made him come with you. State your name, sir.
Mr. Bailey, you're fully court on violation of probation for a felony battery charge. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Judge Gay has already held without bond. Your court date is February the 8th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Just step behind him. Next. Red X, sir. State your name.
Mr. Clark, before the court on violation of probation for what was originally a felony battery charge in front of Judge Clark. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Judge Clark is already held without bond. Your court date is January the 17th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, Mr. Clark.
Thank you.
Next. Next. It's gonna be Davis. Yeah, Warren Davis. Red X. State your name.
Warren Davis.
Mr. Davis, before the court charged with failing to register as a sex offender and also a failure to appear for a pretrial conference on failing to register as a sex offender. You understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna set a $5,000 bond on the new charge. You've been ordered held without bond on the old charge. The court date's gonna be February the 20th at 9 o'clock.
Just stay right there real quick. Just stay right there.
So I got a bond.
On one, but not the other.
Hey.
You can't get out. Start, step up. Now Warren, step behind him. Next. Red X.
You missed some fun,
State your
Ben.
name.
Oh, man, I always do.
Mr. Upton, your full court on an in-state warrant, possession of cocaine
Oh,
charge.
it
out of
always seems to
Escambia
be the
County.
case.
You understand that, sir?
You know why you're in jail? The charge.
Yes, man.
Okay.
All right. Pensacola wants you back. I'm gonna ask the Bay County Sheriff's Office to coordinate your transport back over to Pensacola as quickly as possible. Return date's gonna be January the 27th.
All right. Hold on one second. Step over behind him. Next. Stanley was picked up, by the way.
Oh, I love it when a plan comes together.
State your name, sir.
Stephen James Robinson.
Robinson, your full court charge for being a fugitive from justice for aggravated stalking, criminal trespass out of Gordon County, Georgia. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork. The only issue before us today is whether or not you are the Stephen James Robinson that Georgia is looking for. If you agree that you are, it is probably in your best interest to go ahead and sign the waiver of extradition by video in my presence, putting Georgia on the clock to come get you. Otherwise, you have to sit here on dead time and wait for them to go through the process of getting a governor's warrant.
Copy.
What do you want to do?
I'll go ahead and sign it.
All right.
Put them on the clock.
Put them on the clock.
Where they get it dropped, you already
Clock
know.
is ticking.
Sorry, my thumb's broke, I think.
Oh, you're fine. I got 5 of them though.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Just doing on this
I've
one.
got January 27th, but hopefully they'll let us know that they're not going to come get you.
All right.
Thank you.
Step to your right.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Next.
Thank you, guys.
Red X. State your name.
Jeff Place.
Mr. Place, you are returned from from December the 6th out of Calhoun County, Alabama. So do we have any information about Aniston?
Yes, sir. They actually came to get him on the 21st, but he had a medical hold here, so they could not pick him up. So he just got medical cleared like 2 or 3 days ago.
He's scheduled?
That's what she's saying. I didn't catch that. I knew about the
thought I
first
heard.
part. Yeah,
I thought I heard her say he's scheduled.
yeah. They came though, so that tells you.
They want him. All right, January the 27th.
All right, step to your right.
So you give them 30 more days.
Well, you had to get medically cleared. They're not gonna take you like it was. You just got cleared. Step over there.
Thank
Next,
you, sweet Melissa.
Wow.
next. Red X. Here you go. State your name.
Mr. Dawkins, before the court charge domestic violence with battery, do you understand that charge, sir?
You understand why you're here?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
I guess so.
Okay.
Man,
Well, you've got an option of applying for a public defender if you need one. But at some point,
Yeah,
someone
why
asked
don't
that
you
question and you
apply
said
for the
no,
public
and
defender?
they had you sign that you didn't want one.
Yes, sir. At the time, I didn't think that it was needed, but the more I think about it, I may need one.
Well, you can fill out, if you want a public defender, you can always apply. They're going to give you.
Come on,
another
represent
chance to do
yourself.
that,
What
okay?
could go wrong?
Okay.
Yeah, you want to bend
Deputy,
to
Criminal History, Mr. Cox?
represent him.
Nothing says 2005, and that was alcohol under 21 and a DUI.
My hypocrisy has some limitations. Pre-trial release, no contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party, the alleged victim. Your court date is tomorrow, January the 6th at 8:30. You are to report the pre-trial release after court tomorrow.
All right, step to your right to the T. Wait, step over. Next. Red X, state your name.
Jesse Kelly.
Mr. Kelly, you're fully portrayed attempted burglary of an occupied dwelling, attempted burglary of an unoccupied dwelling ×2, and trespass of a construction site. You understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history on Mr. Kelly?
17, retail theft, coordinate with others ×2. 10 was a domestic in Alabama and a domestic locally in 5.
Attempted burglary of an occupied dwelling is 15,000. The 2 attempted burglaries of unoccupied dwellings will be 10,000 composite. And trespass on construction sites, 5,000. Court date's going to be February the 6th at 9 o'clock. No contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party, the alleged victims.
All right, so step to your right. Next. Red X, sir, state your name. Your name?
Sir, you're fully portrayed of battery. Do you understand that charge?
You know why you're here?
Yeah, I know one nation, so.
I understand you'll be given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the public
Yes,
defender's
Jack.
office.
I just
Go
had
ahead
that
and
same
appoint a
thought.
public defender
This is like the
representative.
soup
You've got an
Nazi. It's
attorney
like,
now.
step forward,
Deputy, criminal
step to
history.
your right.
No history.
Don't ask for bread.
Bonds 2,500, no contact. Court date's January the 6th at 8:30.
All right, sir, step to your right to the T.
Well, what's up, brother?
Oh, not much. You know.
Where am I here?
Oh, what's that?
I don't see you.
You don't see me? You're frozen. I see your. Wait, where'd you go? All right. Looks like it's just me now. How about that? Well, hello, everyone. This is awkward. Where'd Mike go? Well, let me take this time to say that I should be going live Sunday. Sunday is Elvis's birthday, and I'll just say I'll have an. Oh, here we are. Are you there? I had to plug my show for Sunday.
I don't know what happened. Could you guys see Ben while I was gone? I hit the wrong button, obviously.
Killing me.
It was weird. My whole computer. Oh.
I'm the newbie amateur hour guy here. Not you.
Dude, I know
You're
nothing.
Seasoned. Come on.
I told John this too. I mean, you've got the worst mentor in YouTube history. Like you learn from the guy who knows nothing.
Oh dear. Great.
Oh,
what hope
Lord.
do I have? What hope do I have?
All
No, but
right.
I'm saying Sunday. It's Elvis's birthday. I am this close. I have an Elvis impersonator is going to come on. We're talking about the right of publicity, and maybe play some Elvis trivia.
You've got an Elvis impersonator. That's rock
yes,
solid.
I'm going to confirm it today, but I'm comfortable enough to say that yes, I'll have it. So it's Elvis's birthday, right of publicity, because technically none of these tribute artists or or impersonators should really be allowed to do what they do, but they are.
do it anyway.
They do it anyway. Actually, though, Nevada has some pretty generous laws on publicity, so it's easier for tribute
I would
artists.
think so. It's in their interest to do so.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, no, it's so it's fun. So hopefully we'll see. I don't know how good he is, but we'll see. Yeah, he's gonna come on.
Well,
and
there
act
you
like
go.
Elvis, but it's Elvis's birthday. He's gonna be 88.
So did
no,
you?
I won't be wearing Elvis garb. That's why he will be.
Did you have a call or something earlier?
Did I what?
Have you been? Did you have a court appearance?
No. I gotta get down to the jail here. It opens at 8 o'clock.
You gotta get down to jail and see a bunch of guys like that, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's not exactly what you'd see because those are first appearances before they get assigned to somebody like you.
Yes.
But it's the same crowd.
It is. It's just,
everyone beats up on Knox because Knox is a lot of fun. So Knox County, I keep doing that call. But I'm like, if you look
it's the same everywhere.
It's the same in every jurisdiction in the country. The people who are getting rounded up for drinking too much on Saturday night are pretty much the same throughout the country.
Yeah. And believe it or not, there's no exception here in Las Vegas. There's drinking and carrying on to excess here as well. So,
well, you missed the judge talking fondly of his old blowing things up with M80 days on the bench. That was good.
You missed a flashback there with
the defendant who just marched in and yelled jurisprudence for no apparent reason.
Oh dear. Did they establish subject matter and jurisdiction?
It was weird. There's always something that happens in there. There's always something.
Oh dear.
All right. So if you put this together, when is the Elvis impersonator?
It'll be Sunday afternoon. It'll be Sunday afternoon, probably about, I'm guessing, some sort of between 2 to 4 my time. That's what I need to nail down today with this guy. So, but yeah,
you've got a great Vegas angle out there.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, I guess I'm the Chicago law guy, but that doesn't give you anything like Elvis impersonators. There's you got.
Come on, without Chicago mobsters, what would Vegas be?
There we go. All right, my man. Well, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I saw you hung a little bit with that insanity last night too. That severance it was 2 hours, but that guy on that custody hearing.
Insane. That was just too much fun.
It was. All right, man. Thanks for coming by. Thanks everybody for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
I will talk to y'all soon.